Welcome to another episode of Tech Recap, where we take a look at noteworthy tech news from the past week. This week we'll be covering MWC news, Intel's Lakefield, new leaks of GTX 1650 and 1660, and more. Here are the timestamps of each item, and you can find the timestamp links in the description below as well. Let's get started. First, Mobile World Congress happened from February 25th to 28th in Barcelona last week. There was a lot of interesting tech on display. Here are some of the highlights from the event. Foldable phones like Huawei Mate X were a main attraction. It looks like Huawei has outclassed Samsung's first attempt at a foldable phone, and I can't wait to see the future of foldable phones. But right now they are pretty expensive though. Nubia Alpha is a phone that folds around the wrist. It's a new direction for wearables and might even be a glimpse of the future, but we have to wait for technological advancements in areas like batteries and processors for this to become more commonplace. Microsoft announced HoloLens 2, the second iteration of their mixed reality headset. Although improved, it costs $3,500 and is aimed at businesses where holographic computing adds value to their processes. Other noteworthy phones from the MWC include Nokia 9 PureView with 5 cameras in the rear, 5G phones including one from OnePlus, and Energizer's huge 18,000 mAh battery with a phone built into it. Next up, we have more leaks of Nvidia's upcoming 16 series low to mid-range graphics cards. The 1650 and 1660 are rumored to launch in March and April and are expected to cost $180 and $230 respectively. AMD holds a slight advantage in this cost segment currently, and these new cards could shake it up a bit. Moving on, the FIDO Alliance recently announced that Android is now FIDO2 certified. What this means in practice is that phones running Android 7 and above could gain the ability to leverage their device's built-in fingerprint sensor for secure, passwordless access to supported websites and apps. It is pretty easy for developers to support this kind of authentication, and this makes things easier for users as well, so it's a very welcome addition. In other news, Intel recently released a video previewing their new hybrid architecture, Lakefield. It uses something like AMD's chiplet design to break out components onto separate dies, but also leverages a 3D packaging technique called Foveros to include more components in the same area. This is quite exciting, as AMD has already shown that chiplets are the way to go for modern architectures, and further advancements should enable more powerful but efficient processor designs. Now we have a couple of small items to cover. First is the arrival of Google Duo on the web. Duo is one of my favorite video chat apps, and I'm quite happy to see it on the web since Hangouts is going away soon. Finally, Microsoft may be working on a brand new operating system called Lite OS to compete with Chromebooks and ChromeOS. It is reported to support Windows Store apps and progressive web apps like Windows 10s. Competition is good, and I hope this will instigate further innovations in those class of devices which are becoming more popular every day. And that's it for this week's Tech Recap. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you soon in the next one. Thanks for watching.